welcome back to our channel. It's been a little while since I've posted much of an update. I have not been making any deliveries in a few days. There's been a lot going on at my house. Excuse me. And so I have not been able to do much delivering. So I did want to give you an update. We have a very, very, very rare weather system moving in. We've been hearing about this frigid weather that we're supposed to be getting next week, which I'm not looking forward to. I mean, we're talking single-digit temps, dipping down probably with wind chills below zero, which I absolutely detest. I am not a cold weather person, and so this is just going to be miserable. So we're gearing up, but that's not the biggest news. The biggest news is that the weather system has taken a turn. As of this morning, or as of yesterday evening actually, and up until around 7 a.m. this morning, we were not supposed to be receiving any snow. Well, that has changed drastically, and so now they're saying that we could see anywhere between 4 and 6 inches of snow. And what you have to realize is that my area, we don't do snow. We don't get snow. It's very, very rare. We haven't seen snowfall, a real snowfall that accumulated in a very long time. So this will be one of those occasions where milk and bread is probably already gone off the shelf. This system's supposed to move in Monday, maybe overnight Sunday, but I believe it's going to be early Monday morning. It's supposed to snow here all day long, Monday, and go into Tuesday morning. The temperatures are not going to be above freezing. Like I said, we're going to have very, very frigid temps at night, so there's not going to be any melting. If the sun comes out on Tuesday, it may melt some, but it will just refreeze into a icy mess Tuesday evening. Our town will be completely shut down. That's how it rolls around here with snow. I mean even just like a ½ inch of snow, everything shuts down. So this is going to be very interesting. I'm going to keep you guys updated. If you'll follow along, I will be posting videos and pictures of the snow. I think snow is beautiful. I love one good snow a year, but that's it. And I don't want it to last very long. I'm good with, 2 days max. I'm done, be done. And then I'm so ready for warm weather. Unfortunately, we are just beginning our winter season around here. February is usually our coldest month, and you have to understand, last week we had 2 days where we were near 60 degrees. Oh, I was just in heaven. I love that warmer weather, and even that's chilly, but it compared to 40s, which is what we've been having for the daytime highs, that was just like, oh, spring is here. But it is not here. But I enjoyed those 2 days, so I'm definitely not complaining that we had those warm days. I just enjoyed them so much. So all next week, we are going to be very, very cold. We have 3 dogs outside, but they're not truly outside. They are outdoors, but they have a dog. We call it a doggy condo because each fur baby has its own house. It's up off the ground. It is a building. It has a roof. It has, in the wintertime, they have heat. In the summertime, they have air conditioning. We actually have air conditioning in their house. So they are all climate controlled environment, which is just fantastic. I'm so appreciative to Pops for providing that for my fur babies. He has been very, very accommodating for me and my fur babies. He has helped me so much, and I so appreciate it. So with that being said, they will be taken care of if we should lose power. We are preparing. We have a their dog house to at least give them some form of heat. They each have a dog bed. It's one of those orthopedic beds. It's, you know, that thick, up off the ground, and they each have their own blanket. I know that a lot of people say, oh, don't give them blankets because they get wet and it'll freeze and this, that, and the other. But in their indoor environment, it does not get wet. So yes, they can come in with wet paws and lay on it, or if they have wet fur and lay on it and it get wet, but it doesn't freeze in there because it's climate controlled. So they all three very much enjoy their blanket that goes on top of their little, well, it's not little, it's a big old dog bed. So anyway, they are all cared for. We have a total of 4 indoor doggies. So yeah, all of our fur babies are taken care of. And then we have chickens, and chickens, you know, they have down feathers, so they are able to sustain themselves in this type of weather. I know last year we had a couple of days that were like -10, which was unheard of for this area as well, and they did just fine. And I'll give you a little quick history on chickens for those of you that are not aware. Chicken manure, their chicken litter, chicken waste, is high in acid. And it produces, when it gathers together in a pile, or you know, however it gathers, whatever you want to call it, it produces hot heat from the chemicals that are in their manure. And so their chicken coop, they have a shelter that Pops built, so they have a chicken coop that is inside, and their roosts are all in the chicken coop. So they get up on the roost, and they're up off the ground, out of the weather. They don't get rained on, snowed on, or anything like that. It's all weatherproof as well. But you don't put heat in a chicken coop because it could catch fire very, very easily with all of that chicken litter in there. So that litter helps produce a natural form of heat for those chickens. So the Lord has provided for all of our outdoor animals, you know, like the deer and the cows, and all of your wildlife is equipped from the get-go, from birth, to handle whatever elements are thrown their way. And so, you know, like deer, I think deer and horse and cow, their fur, it's not really fur because it feels very wiry. If you've ever petted one of those animals, you know that their fur is not soft at all. It's very wiry. But it's because it's hollow. And what happens is their body heat gets in that hollow hair follicle, and it holds their body heat in. So they are very well equipped as well. So anyway, I've gotten way off topic here. I'm an animal lover, so I love talking about animals. But for those of you that might be concerned about our animals, they are well taken care of, and they should be just fine. The outdoor pups, we have one of them that likes to stay outside for whatever reason. I don't get it. If it gets too frigid, he'll go indoors and sleep on his bed, but he likes to stay outside. He must have hot flashes or something. I don't know what his deal is, but he really concerns me because I can't get him to stay in his house a lot of times unless it's just frigid. So I fully expect him to be in his house during this weather. So but anyway, if he's not, I'm liable to go in there and close his door where he can't get out, so he will stay warm. But they're not stupid. They when it's too cold for them, they will get in if they have a place to go. And of course, ours definitely have a nice place to go. So anyway, follow along, and I will definitely keep you updated. I am going to be on the road traveling tomorrow. It is time to take my granddaughter back to her college. So I will be on the road traveling. After church, I will go to church, and then we're leaving in the morning, right around 10 o'clock, and I will not be back until late tomorrow night. It is a full all-day affair. The distance is quite a bit, quite a little it's all doable in a day. So anyway, follow along and I will definitely keep you posted. I'm thinking about possibly doing, the thought has crossed my mind of doing a live YouTube, maybe during some of the snow event, but I don't know yet. I'm a little reticent to do a live YouTube. I don't know. If any of you guys have any thoughts, or if you've ever done one before, I would love to hear your feedback and your thoughts. So anyway, follow along and you will get to see some weather event in our area. Thanks so much for watching, and until the next video, I'll see you later.